Today on the Bricks and Toys YouTube channel, we are building and reviewing the corner garage. Wait. What? Right after the intro. Now I bet all of you guys right now are as stumped as me. And you have every right to be as confused and stumped as me right now as well. Welcome to Bricks and Toys. I appreciate all of you tuning in for today's video. I am super excited about this video. And this video went a whole nother direction than it was supposed to originally, for at least the beginning. Here in my hands, I have the corner garage. Now, obviously, this is not the corner garage. This is the 2021 Star Wars promo, Tatooine Homestead, set number 40451. It's worth about $20. But would you believe me that this was sent instead of a corner garage through eBay? Now, the shipping label did say $40 in shipping was paid, and not only that, it said about 30 pounds in weight for this box. Wait, I think it was like $30 shipping. Well, the price doesn't matter, it's the weight. 40 pounds or 30 pounds. And then we get this in the mail. Pretty confusing, right? Well, it turns out it's not what it sounds like. And that's what's really cool about me telling this story today. This person on eBay really made today's video, and it really overall made my day. Now, let me put this down and let me tell you the story. So the thing is on eBay, we ordered the corner garage for $315 and free shipping. It took a while for it to be actually shipped. USPS was awaiting the item. All of a sudden, Monday, it was there. Bada bing, bada boom. I was too busy with Star Wars week to even check anything. By Wednesday, the set was in the mailbox, and I thought that was really weird. It shipped on Monday, arrived by Wednesday. That's kind of normal. But I'm in the middle of Star Wars week. It's super hectic. So I'm just like, whatever. Go down to the mailbox and let's figure it out. I get down to the mailbox, and the box is like this big. And I'm like, that's not right. The price lines up for shipping a big item. The weight lines up for shipping a big item. But it was not the right item. So, what ended up happening is we contacted the guy, we talked back and forth. The guy turned out to be an absolute teddy bear and a sweetheart of a guy. And I have nothing bad to say about him, even though at first I think my mom had a few choice words to say. But you know, she is the investor, these sets are expensive, and to get this to happen after the fake Titanic, it's kind of off-putting. So after we talked with the guy and we negotiated everything out, we settled everything down, he decided to send us in another new in box corner garage. This box, better condition than the old box, and 2 other Lego sets. So first off, let's introduce the build of today onto the channel. The corner garage, the Lego Expert, set number 10264, coming in at 2,569 pieces. 69. So that is today's build. But before we get into that, let's finish up with the rest of this story. So he did send that. We got that. He shipped it off by Thursday morning. We got it in by Saturday. And Sweat was like, whew, we are good. So now, the new sets, the extra sets, what would he send us? This is a second market seller on eBay of retired sets. There could be anything that he sends us. And now let's go over. The first set is this 2019, I think it is, Ninjago Shuricopter, set number 70673, coming in at 361 pieces. So he sent us this. And then the next set is this crushed box ATST Raider from The Mandalorian featuring Cara Dune. And I think she might be special since she was canceled for her conservative comments while being hired on the show. But they also sent us this set. And this is one I really wanted. And the cool thing about all of this, he did let us keep the Tatooine homestead. So for $315, we got the corner garage, which is cheaper than what they are new and sealed on the market currently, because we did not pay for shipping. Sealed in box, the ATST is probably worth about $40 average, because it is crushed box, so it's kind of hard to put a number on it. The Shuricopter is worth about $30, and the homestead's worth about $20. So we got about $90 in free retired sets, as well as the corner garage, for an already cheap price. So this corner garage is a blessing because we got 3 cool builds. I think only one of them I'm going to build, which is the ATST. The other 2 I'm going to keep new in box because I don't really desire them, so they can just stay and collect money. But we have this and those. So we did really good, guys. You know, blessings on that note. So a good portion of this beginning of this video is just me talking about how this set came to be. Now, I'm going to try to make this quick as possible because I don't want this video to be too long, and I want to tell you what this set means to me. For one, it's a number. And I say that because it's 2019's The Corner Garage. This is the last building we need to get from 2017 to 2023, all of those modular buildings in between. This is the last one. So it is very important in that regard. The second thing is it's like a part 2 of the diner. It's another corner building, but it's another building with a car, and it's another building that's kind of themed towards the older days. And to me, that's an awesome novelty and super exciting. And the third thing is I love the overall aesthetic and the design, the gas pumps and everything. And like with the 50s diner, I'm not even going to look what the upper levels are. I'm just going to keep that a surprise for the final thoughts in the review part of this video. Because I did not look into that with the diner, and I don't want to look at it with this build either. I want to be surprised. So that's what I'm looking forward to in this set, is to finally have all the buildings from point A to point B, which is 2017 to 2023. I look forward to this being a continuation of the downtown diner, and overall, I just love the overall aesthetic of the set. So now, let's get my box cutter, cut open this box, and see what we have inside of this box. Now, as a disclaimer, I already did cut and retape the box, and the reason is because when you get a set for $315, which is already below the market, plus another $90 worth of Lego sets retired, you kind of want to be careful and make sure everything is Gucci. And everything is. So the box is interrupted with another box. That's to be expected. I'm not going to count the bags out because it's just easier for me just to get the book at this point. The video has gone on long enough for this segment. So as expected, it does come with some more plates. Those make the levels. Comes with a base plate, 32 by 32, all to be expected. Here we have the book. The book does go vertical, and it does operate vertical. So no more sideways pictures or horizontal pictures on a vertical book. Yes, that was annoying me. 293 build steps at 228 pages, with a total of 6 bags So super straightforward. It's just like the downtown diner in that aspect of how you get all the same steps per bag, and then you throw in the car and the roof on the last bag. Same thing. So for you guys, it's going to be a couple minutes just to sit back, enjoy the time lapse. For me, it's going to be a couple days while I knock this out. So you all grab a nice pop, have a couple sips, and we'll be back for the review. Now we come on in for the review of the corner garage. Man, where do we begin? Well, like usual, let's just start somewhere and work our way down. In this particular case, let's start at the roof. We do have a functioning roof entrance with doors. We do have this nice little sun area up on the roof. I guess that's for the mechanics to drink their Corona at the end of the day. We do have a little garden bed up there at the top. Coming on down, typical with modular buildings, not a lot going on with the sides in general. We do have a back door with like an oil can and this little functioning doohickey. We'll get to that in a second. Same thing, not too much to report. But coming over here, starting with the top level, we do have this really cool brickwork that's part of the roof layer that comes down into those nice blue windows. I think that blue really complements this being like a mechanic shop. We do have some nice window pieces here that I've never seen used before. I do like those. And we do have some nice floral elements in the window there. Coming down, we do have a functioning balcony right there. as well as we do have a window that says Dr. Jones Animal Care, no snakes. I thought that was a really good touch. Overall, really cool. Then we come down here, we do have a little wrench logo indicating that this is the entrance to the garage. We do have a Vespa with a Vespa rider with a fuel pump. A thing that says Joe's Garage. By accident, we meet. Thought that was kind of a funny touch. We do have these really nice big windows on the entrance of the garage. Really cool touch. And there we do have a little bit of a tree with an entry door that goes into the unit. We'll get into that starting here. Starting off with the roof, like usual, the layer just comes right on off. Inside, we do have an apartment. We do have a nod to the build before this, the Downtown Diner, with that rock and roll sign. We do have a really basic bed and TV setup. With this layout, it's kind of hard, I believe, to fully furnish and decorate these places, but we do have a full kitchen at least and a couch. And here we do have a loo, aka bathroom. Let's see if I can get it open. There we go. You can see the bathroom in there. So that's that for that layer. You gotta be really careful with these levels. Here we do have a really interesting level. This is the vet's office. We do have a parrot on a stand with some flowers. We do have a waiting room, but what's funny is if you have kids, you guys all know the kid banging on the fish tank glass. It's like, come on, bro. Don't do that. I tell my kid every time we go to PetSmart, don't beat on the fish tank glass. We do have some more waiting area chairs there. We do have more of those stairs that goes up the long side of the building. Here it looks like we got the vet's desk. Some vet stuff right there on the wall. Coming in, we do have a little workstation with like needles and scissors. I guess this is where he gets his gear. Coming in, you can see some more of that fish just chilling out in its tank. Then we do have a little frog chilling over here in its little thing. And then he's currently operating on the bunny rabbit. So, pretty cool. I've never seen a vet office before in a building, but it's cool that they basically put a pet mechanic right next to a mechanic. Convenience. Now, down here it gets really cool. I mean, like I said earlier, we do have the gas pump with the little window washer thing with bucket. We got some tires and a hand truck. But these windows are really cool. They do display some stuff. But the thing that I find really cool is this element. This garage door is actually functioning. And not only that, if nothing was in its way, it would function really good. Like, that's really cool on Lego's behalf. Rolling out of the thing, we do have the truck, but I did want to roll out the truck for a little bit, show you inside. We do have the mechanic doing a tire job. Then we do have this really unique looking lift point, and the way that this lift point works, it goes back to that little tab right there, and then you do roll this in. Sorry, it's the only vehicle I really have at the ready. Then you can push this in, and that lifts the vehicle. Now, if you center the vehicle correctly, as if you're in a real mechanic shop and not just haphazardly throw it in there like I did, it won't roll down. See? And now you can go and do a tire job and whatever else you need. Really cool. Try and get that truck out. There we go. And there you can get a better look at the lift. There you can get a look at what's going on behind the windows with the display, cash register, more of those stairs. Really cool stuff, and you can get a kind of look behind the scenes of how that garage door operates. That is the focal point of this build. Coming over here, we do have the truck. I did want to note that with a turn of a wheel, There is a gear that makes that go up and down. That is really cool. It's a generic old school looking tow truck. I do think it complements the garage quite well, and yeah, overall really cool. So overall, I really like this set. Now let's just go ahead and hop into the final thoughts on it, everybody. So now is the final part of the video of where I give my final thoughts about the corner garage. So like we have on the last couple builds this week, this being retired, I'm not going to give you the speech on whether I recommend it or not, because it is expensive. Now, we did get an excellent deal on this one, just being a little over $300. And we got about $90 worth of retired sets thrown in. So that kind of gives us a break. But not everybody's going to have that bad luck to turn into good luck. So I do think it's an incredible set. I do enjoy it. I love the ingenuity of it. But at the same time, it is retired. It is expensive. And when you are starting out with Lego and doing a collection, it's better to use your money for current sets and build up. And once you gain some momentum, then consider the retired sets. As I've said all week this last week. So the things that I do like about this set, I'll tell you right now, is, for one, there is a general bias here with this one because I am from a mechanics background. I grew up working on cars. I grew up in and out of shops that my dad worked at, not to mention we had our own shop in the backyard. So I understand a lot of what's going on in this modular building. So for me to have a modular building that represents that mechanics background that I was raised in is incredible, and I do like it a lot. Now, the ingenuity part that I enjoyed that I did not expect was the sliding garage door. I did not know this set did that, and the fact that it does is cool. I would like to see more stuff like this incorporated into Lego sets, because I don't think they've done the garage door on another set like this ever, and I think it's a cool idea. Other than that, I was going to start off at the, from the roof and work my way down like I usually do. Putting the little sun chair up there on the roof is a weird touch. But you know what? I can make my own little story for that. The mechanic had a long day. It's Friday. It's time for a nice Corona. Let's go chill on the roof. Then when you go down, there is a semi-functional studio apartment in this set, and that's pretty cool. It does have a full kitchen. Bathroom does seem a little bit tight, but it does work. And your imagination can do what it wants with it. It does have a couch and a TV, and I do think it's kind of cool of how the TV was made and how it was put in there. Mind you that with modular buildings, we're usually working within a square. This one is kind of diagonal, and that creates a whole new metric on how to get things to line up and work, and I think they did a good job. The one that surprised me the most with the set is the veterinary's office. It's like a pet mechanic right above the car mechanic, and I think that's pretty freaking cool. I do find it really cool on, in the book, it told you to put the little girl minifig beating on the glass of the fish. If you guys have kids and you ever went down to the pet store, or you have fish in your home and you have kids, they don't keep their fingers off the glass. So that's really funny that they put that in with the set. Now the doctor is working on a cute little white rabbit. That's pretty stereotypical, pretty basic things to see, and I think that's pretty, neat that they just, threw it in there. I do like how the sign says no snakes. I thought that was a really cool touch. But overall, the vet office, it's pretty cool, nicely detailed, and I like it a lot. And finally, the lower level, the level that sold it all, the overhang by the gas pump is amazing. I like how you can kind of drive through. That's pretty cool. I like how there's plenty of room in the shop, and there's a lift that is actual functional for the vehicles. That's really cool. I like how the mechanic is in there with his dog, and they're currently doing tire swaps. That's really unique. There's also a toolbox. Overall, really good detail in this set. Like I said before, what really hinders this set is that diagonal wall but I think Lego did a really good job on filling the space and making it all look good. And then not to mention at all that light azure blue or whatever that color is around the windows really contrasts the building, and it makes it look really nice, as well as the more mechanic-y level colors of that dark green and white that for the shop. Overall, just the way that they did all the bricks and the coloring is super nice, and I like it a lot. The tow truck's a nice touch. I do like the little gear in there that makes the thing go up and down. That's really unique as well. I really enjoyed this set. I really liked it, but like I said, because it's not currently being sold, I'm not going to fully recommend it unless this is where you're at and you're waiting to buy a retired modular building. Maybe this review and the day before, that's 2 modular buildings right there that are retired that I don't fully recommend due to price and second market. But if you are in the market for a second market retired set, maybe my reviews on the downtown diner and the corner garage can help point you in the right direction. I do believe that I might be doing one more retired modular building, and I'm going to tell you guys on that right now. If I do, it will be the 2016 Brick Bank. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That will be the set. I like the story of the set, and I just found out that the story of that set is tied in with the police station, with the Soap and Suds advertisement on the side of the police station. The fact that they put the advertisement on the police station and it's part of the story makes it where you kind of got to have the bank. The bank is about $500 for a used set. Now, I'm going to personally do what I can to buy that set for the city under one condition, everybody. If we can get to 200 subscribers by June 1st. As of lately, this channel has done really well with all of you subscribing. I want to say thank you to all the new subscribers, and thank you to all the older subscribers. I appreciate all of you. I am super happy. We're at 156 at the time of filming this video. And I know I always talk about subs and stuff, but it's very crucial and important to the growth of the channel. So if you guys want to see the Brick Bank, let's get up to 200 by May. I will get some money and I will buy that set, I promise you, and I will document that that's the way that it was done in honor of you guys supporting the channel. So like I said, guys, I thank you all. Major hugs to all of you guys out there. I love seeing the numbers. I love seeing the love. I love reading the comments. I love responding back to them. I'm just really happy with everything right now because of everything you guys are doing. So thank you. So if you guys like videos like this, please like, share, and subscribe. Also comment down below on whatever, and I will try to get back to you and respond. And thank you for watching, and you all have a great one. And like with the other videos, bonus footage. I wasn't going to include it on purpose this time because this don't work, guys. This is bad. That is a super corner building, and I don't have the space to make the garage functional or anything. It crashes right into the diner. This looked a lot better inside of my head. Well, guys, I guess you're going to have to subscribe to make sure you don't miss Saturday's video on how we're going to resolve this.